Okay, I'm gonna make this second channel. I have on YouTube start off. I had another channel a while back that I was, I played video games and stuff I got pretty good at, and I got like 30 or 40 subscribers over there on that channel. A lot of them that I've tried to get a hold of so I can start making this channel work. This channel is specifically going to be about me talking about many different subjects that I've studied for the past year, from CERN to parallel universes to martial law and one world government to aliens and anything that has to do with space, astronomy and stuff like that. Today I wanted to talk about just our government, our corrupt, our broken down government. And, I've gotten, there's, some people don't really pay attention to this subject, but see, this is the problem with today. Everybody is so intact with their phones and music and TV and everything else that they're not worried about what is going on and what is the bigger picture here. There is a huge fucking picture here. The government, yes, has always been corrupt. Yes, they've always lied to us, and it will continue to be that way. But people don't understand that the point that we're at right now, there is no return. One world government and martial law has been put into place since the very first Bush president, 20-something years ago, that they've been working on this. And you can go and do your own research and see that the President George W. Bush's dad, this came out of his mouth when he was president. The New World Order came out of his mouth. That is what every president has been working on. Obama has made the biggest efforts towards that out of any president that we've had. He has, the past 8 years, he has completely torn down everything, changed it. He has broken laws in many different ways, more than any other president. He's also taken our country from $20 trillion in debt to $40 trillion in debt. Our poverty level is higher than is the highest in history. There also is more people on Medicaid and food stamps all around the world ever before than in history. And that's probably why a lot of people are like, oh, Obama ain't that bad, he gives me free food and blah blah blah. But what he's doing is he's really putting the rest of the whole entire world in debt by doing that too. And with Obamacare and everything else that he's done, he's basically taking money and giving it to people that don't do anything but sit on their ass, don't work, and gives them free food and free medical insurance and all this. But the people who work and have full-time jobs paid hundreds and hundreds of dollars a month to go to the fucking doctor. So Obamacare is not great. It can be great for people that don't do anything with their damn lives. You know what I mean? Even this year, I go to do my taxes, and now you have to have proof of insurance all year long. If you do not bring the proof of insurance from all year long, you can't even do your taxes anymore. The IRS is making it mandatory that every single person has to have insurance in order to file taxes, and you get fined $600 or $700 if you don't. A few days ago, Obama passed a law. Actually, it was like a week and a half ago, or not Obama, but the government period passed the law that the federal government now takes control of elections. Okay, that right there, ladies and gentlemen, is huge. They are going to decide who's going to be our president. You might not think that now, but this is 4 years from now. If Trump can't get this shit changed and changed back to the way it was before and can't make our country great again, we're fucked. The amount of damage that Obama's done from right now, just in the past couple weeks, okay? This isn't just coming from one person or one YouTube channel or one website. This is coming from many, many, many different websites and different YouTube channels and everything else. Obama has put American troops on Russian borders, okay? Personally trying to revoke or prevoke the Russian government to start a war. Okay, they with all this U.S. election saying that the Russians hacked and made Trump win and blah blah blah. They want a war to start. Obama wants a war to start. That's what he wants. He is also letting many people and terrorists out of Guantanamo Bay and letting them go back to their countries. That this is proven fact. You can go look it up on the internet, do the research yourself. He's letting people out of Guantanamo Bay, terrorists, to go back to their fucking countries. He's little things like this that he's doing and changing laws and making it impossible, bringing hundreds and hundreds of thousands of tanks and vehicles all over the United States, making FEMA camps, camps that are set up to basically house people or maybe even kill people, you know what I mean? And these are all over the country, okay? And this isn't just something that people are thinking in their minds. Obama has specifically said certain things that point directly towards New World Order and martial law. New World Order has actually came out of his fucking mouth. It is not, this is not no longer like any other president where people just conspiracy theory, try to come up with conspiracy theories. This is something that is going on in front of our faces, and they purposely do and make other things a big deal to make sure that you do not realize what the fuck is going on here. And I know that I shouldn't let this type of stuff control my whole entire life, because then it will, bring me down and stuff like that. But everybody has to come together. This has to be a change, and if it doesn't, this government is going to pull us into the fucking ground and stomp on us, which is what they're already doing. You cannot believe a single word that comes out of anybody's mouth in the government, period. It's all a lie. I mean, and the stuff that's going on with the internet right now, the black, especially like the black market being like 17 times the size of the internet that we use, and it's full of illegal immigrants and drugs and guns and stuff like that. The internet is a huge deal in this, and it's going to be a huge deal in the New World Order and martial law. It's going to be huge. Mark my words, in the next year, if not in the next couple of months, there's going to be drastic changes that are unlike anything. We're in a point right now where it's even worse than the Great Depression. There's more people that are in poverty and dying and rioting and racism and all these lies and everything that's going on. It's the worst the world has ever recorded in history. It is very, very bad right now. I know people that have personally taken life savings to save up, to buy things, to be ready for this situation, because it's going to pop off. And what people don't realize is, just because Donald Trump could be a good person and wants to change this world back to the way it was, Obama has done enough damage to where it probably isn't going to matter what the fuck Trump does. It's going to, whatever's going to happen's happening regardless. And this is not to scare people, because you really shouldn't be scared. What you should be is disappointed in the government, and we should be coming together to show them that we ain't pussies. You ain't gonna stomp on us. You're not gonna fucking treat us like you have been. We need to make a change. And it's gotta happen soon. So, with that being said, with this last thing that I was going to say was, there's a ball that goes on like the day before the inauguration of President Trump, and there's going to be a lot of protesters there, and that day right there is going to be the perfect time for them to declare martial law, because if these protesters go nuts at this thing. You know, they're going to do everything in their power. It's all over the news. Protesters, probably 200,000 or 300,000 protesters are going to be there, and they are going to be. They do not want Trump as president. They do not want it. There's celebrities like Rosie O'Donnell that just said the day before yesterday they are ready. She is pushing for. She wants martial law. She hates Trump. She wants the government to put martial law into play until they can figure out if Trump is the person who Trump and the Russian government purposely had them rig the elections or whatever. Just all these celebrities that are talking about leaving the country, you just need to leave because you are fucking stupid. Okay? Trump is probably a good person, and I really hope he is, and I really hope that he is going to try. But like I said, I do not think it's going to matter at all. Damage has already been done, and, you know, it's been a process. If you look at it, at every single president, when they come in, the United States is shit and it's in debt and it's in trouble, and then a new president comes in and everything gets better. But a little bit of a feeling this time that that's not going to happen. This stage that we've been on, and it's all planned out and supposed to be like that, but at this point it's not going to be. We're fucked unless we pull together and do something, and that's exactly what Trump's trying to do. People think he's racist because he's trying to put up walls and stuff. No, what he's trying to do is keep our motherfucking jobs that we need and deserve in the United States for us and U.S. citizens, not people coming from Mexico taking all of our jobs and leaving us homeless and having to feed off the government to get food stamps and medical insurance. You know what I mean? So he wants to put a wall up, and he wants to kick out any illegals. Not people that are black, or people that are Mexican that live here and have been here their whole lives and they're U.S. citizens. That doesn't make him a fucking racist. If you're not supposed to be here, you're not supposed to be here. It's that fucking simple. People are hating on him because of that, but they don't realize all he's trying to do is help us. Because Obama and Bush, all three of them last presidents have done nothing but take our world to the New World Order and martial law. And Trump wants it to go the opposite way. But 20 years of work isn't just going to go away, buddy. Shit's going to pop off. Thank you for listening, and I'll post some more videos here soon. Thank you.